Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great classic four-wheel drive trade-in value from Parkway RV Center. And folks, I call this a trade-in. This is a all-original classic 1995 Ford F-150 Flareside four-wheel drive regular cab. When's the last time you seen one of these? This is actually belongs to our company owner, my father. He's got about a 20 to 25 vehicle classic four-wheel drive, classic car, unique car collection he keeps in a climate controlled building. And recently he has ran out of room, so he's taken some select pieces out of his collection to make room for some new pieces, and this is the one he decided to sell. This is a beautiful truck. We traded on it here about 3 or 4 years ago, and at the time we traded for this, Dad had a motorhome with a stripe the same color as his truck, so he put, and we spent a lot of time trying to find the tow bar. We put a tow bar tow system on it, so you can tow it behind a motorhome, and he towed it on one trip, and of course he's drove it here and there, but he's put less than 2,000 miles on it since he's had it in the past 3 years. This truck is absolutely beautiful, folks, and he doesn't keep a vehicle unless it's immaculate. No rust, it's got a clean Carfax, just has 121,000 miles on it. And folks, the best thing about it, it's got a motor that is the best that Ford ever built. That's another reason he kept it. It's got that 4.9 liter, 300 cubic inch inline 6. And it's a 5-speed. So this is a truck, folks, that you'll never wear out. Beautiful truck, and the best thing about it, besides the top that's been put on the bed, this truck's 100% all original. Never been painted on. The guy we got it from has had it for several years. It was garage kept, and it's been garage kept since Dad's had it. Of course, he puts brand new BF Goodrich all-terrain TAs on everything he owns in a four-wheel drive. That's just one of his things. But this is an absolutely beautiful truck. Never had paint work. You're looking at 100% factory paint. That's the benefit of buying a truck that's been stored inside most of its life when it's not been out being used. Not a speck of mud under it. It's never been off-road. The four-wheel drive works great. The air is ice cold. I mean, this truck is really a collector's item because you don't find them. This is a good-looking truck. Beautiful color. Wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. Just had it serviced. It's got the tow bar that's included with it, so you can throw it behind a motorhome if you want to. Pretty truck. And folks, I know many of you may be thinking $99.95 for a 95 F-150, but folks, let me tell you something. And I strongly encourage you to come look at this truck and test drive it before passing judgment. This 1995 model truck is in better shape than 90% of trucks that are 15, 16, and 17 years newer for twice the amount of money. I mean, this, folks, this top has been added. It was added when he got it. Look at this truck bed. Got the original mat. It's not skin up. Beautiful truck. And I know that truck, that's probably about $1,000 for that Leonard top that's on there. There's not a ding, dent, a scratch. Look at the bumper. It's not been bent. It's got a tow hitch on it. Man, I mean, they do not build Ford trucks like this anymore. Classic floor plan. In my opinion, the best body style that Ford ever produced. It is four-wheel drive, got the automatic locking hubs. And what do you see inside of it? Look at this all original interior. Look how this door. You know how these older Ford trucks, the doors rattle when they get old and they don't close right because the doors are so heavy it wears the hinges out? Look how easy that door shuts. No play in the door whatsoever. Look at this door panel, folks, not faded. Got power windows, power locks. It is a XLT. The carpets are just absolutely, this is all original carpets, folks. All original seat. Look at this seat. You see any burn holes? You see any worn spots? Look at this headliner. Perfect factory headliner. It's like you went back in time to 1995 and looked at a brand new truck on the dealer's lot. That's what this truck reminds you of. It's got tilt and cruise. Ford mats, of course. And got the power lumbar. The dash air. 30 degrees. In the 30s, blowing out the vent at idle. Got an ice cold air conditioner. Tires have less than 1,000 miles on them. I mean, this truck, folks, is road ready. It's perfect as you could ever ask this year model truck to be. Now, one thing, he wanted a CD player in it, so it's got a Kenwood CD stereo. It works great. Of course, you got the four-wheel drive, 5-speed. I mean, this truck runs, drives good. The clutch is perfect. Still got the original owner's manual and books in it. Look at the dash. You know how a lot of these old Ford trucks, let me move this Carfax out of the way, how they crack. Look at that, folks. Beautiful dash. Headliner, not sagging at all. The seats just perfect. I'm telling you, it's if I had to find a 95 this nice and clean anywhere else. No odors in here. It's never been smoked in since the day it was new. I can guarantee you that. Never had pets in here. Got a spotless Carfax right here, folks. No accident history. Now, how many 23-year-old trucks do you see that's never had an accident history at all? I'm going to tell you, folks, this is why when he takes one home that we've traded for, that means it's the nicest of the nice. And if y'all ever seen his car collection, you would be in awe. It's like a museum in there. He built a custom building just for his classic cars and his four-wheel drives and his unique items. In fact, I posted a Jeep Scrambler the other day for him that we've already got sold. But anyway, folks, this is a beautiful truck. Doesn't need an oil change. It doesn't need tires. Doesn't need a battery. Doesn't need brakes. You just jump in it, take off, and drive it. I mean, drive it anywhere in the country. Tow it behind your motorhome. Buy a motorhome, and we'll cut you a package deal on the truck and the motorhome. That way you got something to tow behind it. This is something that's going to get a lot of attention. It's a beautiful truck. Doesn't need a thing for under 10 grand. And classic design. And I know if you're under 40 years old, you're probably not going to appreciate this truck like somebody my age or even our dad's age appreciates these trucks. But to us, this, and people my age, this is the essential. When somebody says Ford F-150, this is the body style that first that comes into my mind is this one right here. Beautiful classic design, XLT with all the right buttons. Bench seat, I mean, it's got the carpet, everything's original, folks. No check engine lights, no warning lights. I mean, and I wish I could drive it, but it's hard to drive a 5-speed holding the camera. But so you can see the brake light doesn't stay on. I mean, I'll tell you, folks, if you ever wanted a truck like this, and this is something that put in your garage, drive it on the weekends, this truck right here will last you as long as you want to keep it. You take care of this truck, it'll last you. It's something you can pass down to your kids and grandkids. It's a classic truck, something you can pass down. I mean, this is got character. It's I don't know. This Ford truck to me is just a classic. And I would rather have one like this any day over a newer one, folks. $99.95, and that's a firm, like anything he sells of his own, that's a firm price. Try to find, and I challenge you to find a nicer Ford truck like this for less. I really do. New tires, batteries new, just serviced. I mean, it doesn't need a thing, folks. Just you. All it needs. Factory windshield, doesn't have any cracks in it. Got the Ford windshield. I mean, no stars, no rock pecks. Beautiful. It's a beautiful truck, folks. And really, and I know 95's kind of weird, not really old enough to be considered a true classic, but not new enough that, you know, people would consider it, you know, a modern truck. But to me, it's a classic. Hands down, to me, this is essential classic, and this is a drivable classic because it's got all the modern technology where you can drive it every day and it not wear you out, not like the older trucks. Anyway, folks, if you need a truck to haul a boat or a camper, here you go. You need a truck to haul behind your motorhome, here you go. You just need a truck to occasionally drive. You know, if you like classic trucks, you're going to love this truck. So, $99.95, will trade, cash only, or trade. Any financing, of course, we are set up for RV financing only. As you can see, we're an RV dealership. So all of our lenders are set up for RV financing only. So if you need to finance this truck, you're going to have to go to your own bank or credit union, secure a loan. Just call us. We'll be happy to send them over anything they need to help you get approved for a loan. Titles in-house, of course. I mean, obviously paid for it. No salvage history. It's got a spotless Carfax. Never even had the first ding or dent put on it. I mean, this truck right here, folks, is beautiful. Don't let it get away, because I seriously doubt you're going to find another one like this. They just don't make them like this anymore, folks. And the steering wheel's fine. The steering wheel looks like new. It's just got a cover on it. So it's got the leather wrapped steering wheel with the extra cover on it. Folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. I'm not interested in taking a dime less. This is nothing he has to sell. He just wants to make room and give somebody a chance to buy a nice truck for a fair price. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm going to put it on eBay. I'm going to put it on a classic car trader, truck trader. It's going to sell to the first person that's looking for a truck like this. When they see this, they're going to be amazed, really. Underneath, it's just as nice as the exterior as well, and the interior. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. I can't get over how clean that carpet is. But anyway, and the seat and the headliner. You just don't see stuff like this every day, folks. Trust me. Matter of fact, if he don't sell in the next couple of weeks, he's probably going to put it back and keep it. He really, of all the vehicles that he's got, this is one he really doesn't want to sell. And don't be surprised if this thing's on the market for a couple of days and it's taken off because he changed his mind. And that does happen pretty often. So changed his mind about selling it, because it's not like you can go down to your neighborhood truck dealer and find a 95 model Ford Flareside regular cab with a 306 and a 5-speed in this kind of condition. I mean, there's probably not another 95 Ford in the country that looks as good as this one does as far as condition-wise. 121,892 miles, extremely low miles for the year. Don't let it get away, folks. 706-965-7929. Visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. We got used RVs. We take pretty much anything in on trade of value, and much more. We've been doing this for 50 years, folks. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful licensed, bonded, and insured independent used RV dealer in the country today. And folks, when we get a trade in and it's nice, we only take nice trade-ins. So if you got an old truck that's on its last leg, I don't want it. I don't want to take it in on trade, or something like that, folks, or an old car or something that's falling to pieces. I don't want projects. So, if you do have a trade-in, please make sure it's in as good as condition as this truck or pretty close to it, if you want us to take it in on trade. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Nationwide delivery is also available. Thank you again.